Today's date, October 19th, 2025. Previously, I made a video about some mass shootings that took place last month in September. One of them was a mass shooting that took place in the city of Eagle Pass, Texas. It was a mass shooting that took place at a casino in that city. I came across another news story that also took place in Eagle Pass, Texas. It was reported that a student was arrested for threatening to commit a school shooting at an elementary school. It says here, a Texas juvenile student is facing criminal charges for making a terroristic threat at an elementary school. The suspect is a minor and he is a student of the Eagle Pass School District. He threatened to shoot up the Juan Seguin Elementary School located in Eagle Pass. Say here that the student sent a text message to a classmate warning of a potential school shooting. So this so this person made a threat, and the police located the student and took him into custody and filed charges against him for making that threat. He was placed in a juvenile detention facility. And here's let me see, it's a letter that went out to what came from the police department. It says the Eagle Pass Police Department is committed to fostering an open communication regarding online threats, physical threats, the overall health of our local students and school staff and community. And it says here it's important for parents, guardians, educators in our community to have ongoing conversations with children and students about the seriousness of making threats. Such actions carry severe life consequences, including potential criminal charges and significant community cost. The Eagle Pass Police Department reminds the public that all threats, whether real or fake, will be taken seriously, and resources will be dedicated to ensuring the safety and well-being of our students, school staff, and citizens. There's some tips for talking to children about violence. Reassure them that they are safe. Let children know that adults in their lives are working hard to keep them protected. Make time to talk. Be available to listen, answer questions, encourage them to share their feelings. Use age-appropriate explanations. Keep discussions simple for younger children and provide more detail for older ones who can't understand complex issues. Review safety procedures. Remind children of school, home, and community safety rules to help them feel prepared and secured. And pay attention to emotional cues. Watch for changes in behavior, mood, or sleep that may indicate distress. Limit exposure to media coverage, repeated viewing of violent events can increase fear and anxiety and maintain daily routines. Consistency provides comfort and stability during uncertain times. Yeah, this that student. I don't know what he or she was going through, or what made them threaten to shoot up the school. I don't know if a mental illness or they thought it was a joke, which it was not. But it's crazy. And there was a mass shooting prior to this, an actual shooting. So it's crazy. And I came across another news story. See if I could find it. Hold on. Now, here's another threat by another student, also in Texas. This says here, La Prior student allegedly created a kill list. He was suspended. So this is La Prior, Texas, so another city in Texas. A local school district is investigating after a student allegedly created a kill list. La Prior Independent School District officials have taken immediate action after discovering a kill list created by a student. That letter was from the superintendent, Dr. Cody Miller. The student is responsible. Well, the student responsible has been suspended and is barred from school grounds pending an investigation. Local law enforcement is investigating that kill list that student had. And the Dr. Miller expressed gratitude to the students who reported the threat. So these students were practicing that see something, say something situation. Let's see and keep going. And it says here, the school assures parents and guardians that the campus remains secure and urges continued vigilance from the community. It's it's a letter from, let me see here. This is from the superintendent, Dr. Cody Miller. So, dear La Prior students, parents, and guardians, there's an update about the threat. It says, we're writing to inform you of the serious security matter that was recently brought to our attention. Our administration was made aware of a potential threat involving a kill list created by a student. I want to assure our community that we take all threats to student safety and security with the utmost seriousness. Our response was immediate and decisive. Immediate action. The student involved in creating the threatening list was immediately identified and has been suspended from school. They will not be permitted on school grounds. And law enforcement involvement. So they're fully engaged with law enforcement to conduct that investigation. The news is unsettling, and we appreciate the trust you place in us to protect your children. To protect your children, our campus is secure. We're working tirelessly with officials to maintain safe and supportive learning environment for everyone. Must extend our gratitude to the students who demonstrated tremendous courage and responsibility by coming forward with this information. The swift action, the swift action allowed us to respond immediately to prevent a potential incident. This is a powerful example of the see something, say something principle in action. Ongoing vigilance, we urge our members of our community, students, parents, and staff to remain vigilant. If you or your student ever hear or see anything that causes concern, no matter how small or uncertain it may seem, please report it immediately to a teacher, a school administrator, or law enforcement. The safety of our students is our top priority, and we will continue to update you as appropriate. Okay, I'm not sure if this is also an elementary school or a middle school or a high school. Doesn't say. Elementary, middle, high school. Not sure. It's another story. Let's see. La Pryor Independent School District suspends student for careless threat. Okay. It says here they suspended a student who said they had a kill list and barred them from the school grounds, but the superintendent said there's likely no written list. Hmm. There's no written list, so I guess the students heard him talking about it or something. Let's see. In an interview, Superintendent Cody Miller said the student told peers about the list on September 30th, who then reported the remarks to the La Pryor High School administration at the end of the day. So it was a high school. Yeah, so La Pryor High School. The district collaborated with the law enforcement, and the investigation was 99% complete by October 1st. And the student remains off campus and will face discipline according to district's code of conduct. And the school district declined to provide further details to protect the student's privacy. Mm, yeah, so crazy. Recently, I think it was mentioned that the commemoration of the Columbine shooting in Littleton, Colorado just passed. And after all these years, you still got these school shootings and threats of school shootings. Sandy Hook, which was one of the most infamous ones with the first graders. And then recently there was a mass shooting, I think it was in Minnesota. So unfortunately, school shootings still take place. Either they happen or someone threatens to make them happen. A lot of these young people are very sick, mentally, emotionally sick. They really need help. And these school shootings are just part of the numerous mass shootings that happens often in the United States. Yeah, students should be safe at school as well as home, but unfortunately, it's not always the case. children face potential danger and harm in school and at home with all these so-called parents and their abusive ways. Then you got students who probably go to school to temporarily escape from that abuse at home, but then have to deal with the school shootings or threats of school shootings. It's horrible what children have to go through. Very horrible. Hmm. These are two different cases from Texas. Eagle Pass, where already had a mass shooting previously, and this La Pryor, Texas. This is a bad situation all over the United States, all over the country. People have to do what they can to keep our children safe from all this madness. Everyone, if you care about your children, just do what you can to keep them safe. Stay vigilant. Like the old saying goes, see something, say something. Or if you hear something, say something. Teach your children that everybody do whatever they have to do to keep the children safe and each other safe. Everyone, take care, be careful.